Okay, if you're not yet a US citizen but you want to file, here's what you need to know because becoming a US citizen has just become harder. First of all, you need to know that the citizenship test itself is going to be harder to pass. Why? Because as of right now, you only need to answer 6 out of 10 questions right. However, going forward in October, this is going to change to you having to answer 12 out of 20 questions right. Doesn't really sound like a big deal, but sometimes when you're underneath pressure in front of a sometimes hostile immigration officer who you can tell doesn't really like you or you're nervous to be around and be inspected by, it's going to increase the pressure and make it harder for the average person. Second, USCIS is now going to see whether you have positively contributed to US society. Before, really, when they are judging whether or not you have good moral character, they're really looking to see, have you paid your taxes? If you owe child support, are you caught up on your child support? If you have any criminal convictions, do you have any sort of disqualifying criminal convictions that would show that you should not be a US citizen? But now, not only are they going to do that, they're going to increase the scrutiny on you to see whether or not you have made other positive contributions to US society. For example, are you involved in church? Are you volunteering? Are you baking cookies in your son's PTA? I don't know. Why don't they do this for regular people? Because God knows that most Americans probably would not pass. And lastly, the thing that you need to be most worried about, and we should all be super concerned about, is the fact that USCIS is now going to judge and evaluate whether or not you hold anti-American views. Now, what does it mean to have anti-American views? This is not defined anywhere, and honestly, it's really just going to be based upon what the perception is of the party in power, right? We already know that the current president is punishing people for espousing beliefs that are contrary to their own. Persons are being punished for any beliefs or advocacy for human rights for certain countries, and also anything that may be seen as critical of the current administration or their allies. And this is very dangerous territory that we're in, guys. Just want to let you know. And they will be scrutinizing your public social media. You will be required to disclose your social media handles, and there have even been talks of them doing neighborhood visits. So if you are planning on filing for US citizenship anytime soon, these are the things that you need to be aware of so you are prepared. My name is Moumita Rahman, and I have been practicing immigration law for the past 15 years.